Whatever you avoid will keep showing up again in your life unless you learn to work through the lesson and learn the lesson and not repeat it the next time. This seems like obvious information, but when we are thinking thoughts and constantly stressing and worrying about things, what we're doing is bringing it back into our life over and over. The only way, there really is no way around something. The only way is through it. So if there is a lesson that is proposed to you, if you don't learn the lesson the first time, that is going to manifest in another person or another similar situation again and again until you learn that lesson. What's up, YouTube? My name is Kellyanne Rose, and in this video, we're going to talk about how it's so critical in order to be clear on your intentions and not fear the lessons, but work through them. Otherwise, you're going to just keep repeating the negative history over and over. See, there really are no shortcuts in life unless you're talking about, subconscious programming and mind and brain hacking. Unless we really visualize what we want and we are really clear on our intentions, what's going to happen is when we are worrying and stressing about things, we're just bringing that more into we're manifesting it into our life. We're bringing it into our vortex, and we're not leaving room for the positivity and the things that we believe that actually can happen or that we want to happen. And negativity can actually spiral you down and become very addictive and very just very addicting and very contagious as well in your own brain. So, again, let me just give you some examples in this video. That's what it's about. And we are going to talk about all of these lessons that, like I said, there are no shortcuts. The only way really around something or to something is through it. You can't really go around. So if you are, for example, like what lessons, as far as examples of what lessons are going to show up again. So whatever you're thinking subconsciously is actually going to happen. Your brain is going to find a way for that, whatever you're thinking to happen. So if you are out surfing and you feel like it's scary out there, you don't want to get hurt, you're not sure if there's going to be whales, sharks, maybe there's going to be like the wave is going to take you under and beat you up, and you're just not sure how it, like you're fearing the outcome. You're fearing what could happen instead of thinking positively. What could happen is that instead of thinking positively, like I'm going to be safe, this is going to be fun, I'm going to get out like alive, everything's going to be well, like I'm going to be healthy, like this is going to, I'm going to be whole and no scars or anything when I get out of this water, and it's going to be a great fun time. What's happening is that if you're worrying and thinking about the worst possible outcome, that's exactly what your brain will do everything to find, subconsciously make the injury happen. This actually happened to my boyfriend yesterday. Also, like for me, what's been popping up is lately I feel like a lot of like body shame from the holidays because I was eating so much sugar over the holidays. And so what's happening is I'm telling myself like, your belly is bigger than it should be normally, and you haven't been running and it's so hard to run, and you got off the wagon, and I'm like beating myself up because I stopped doing my jogging and I don't like how my tummy looks, instead of holding that vision of, this is how great it's going to feel to be fit, and then living in that vibration. So it's a lot. Obviously, you're going to trust me more if I can live this out. And what I preach and honestly share in this YouTube channel is that I am not a perfect person, and I am learning and sharing with you through my own experiences. So sharing my own blocks, sharing my own self-doubt. So I know that I should just listen to my own affirmation I created about body, like having a healthy, fit body. And I really need to, and I said this in yesterday's video, I really need to start listening to the affirmations and that I created. I'm going to put a link to the affirmations in this video so you can actually go listen to them. They would help me if I actually listen to them. I think right now what's happening is I am facing, because the closest people in my life are not where they like at reaching their full potential yet. It's feeling very heavy for me, but the beauty of it is that we are supporting each other to get there. And so what I need to do is surround myself with not just the moral and mental and moral support, but also people who have that professional experience, and are like smarter and more successful than me, because you never want to be the least successful. I mean, the most successful in a room. You want to surround yourself with people above you. So that's kind of where I'm at. I am looking for mentorship right now that is not, that is definitely a lot more technically savvy, spiritually savvy, and professionally savvy and successful than I am currently right now. I think a lot of it too is just putting your stuff into action and staying into that place of momentum. So for me, I actually, I mean, like, I don't have that momentum just as of today, but I don't need to like beat myself up for it. It's just because I'm so used to, like, I don't even watch TV. Like, I'm so used to just being on the go and constantly doing and producing. So on a day like today, where I'm saving space in this full-time job and then not hearing back from, like certain information I need, like, what I can't spend time on that, but that's still like it's energy taking up space in my energy field. So, but I am very, I feel gratitude towards that. But anyway, going back to, I think also too, it's really important to ground in nature. And that's what I did not do today. I didn't like ground in nature. I went on a jog on the beach and stuff. And I did ground barefoot, but there was a lot of tar on the sand today. I don't know where that came from. Maybe from the rain downfall and then washed back up onto shore. But the beach is just right here, a couple blocks from me, which I'm very appreciative of. But yeah, so yeah, I have so much to be thankful for. And I think that's a good reminder too. I just need to be thankful for what I have. And, it's really, I haven't gotten over my blocks yet, like I did a cold plunge yesterday, and it's funny because these videos, it's almost like more of like a documentation of my journey, because I'm supposed to be like, oh, here's like, this is what you need to do, number one, number two, in order to, get this and do this. And when you're whatever you want, whatever it is in your life and how you can manifest. And for me, like, I admit, like, I still have blocks. I still have self-doubt. I still have, and the thing is that I've done so much work on myself, like on my businesses. I've done so much work. I've done so much work on my brands and branding and bringing and gaining followings and creating webinars and hosting events and hosting workshops. And it's like, this is like stuff that I started like 6 years ago. So anyway, I'm overly qualified for where I'm at this point. And so I'm just like waiting to really, like, there's no waiting, like, it's just doing it. So the blocks that I need to remove are self-doubt, like the imposter syndrome, feeling like I can't do it. So how am I going to get there? I just need to actually surround myself with a good circle of people and just stay in action mode. That's my intentions for today. So, that there was the surfing example, the running example, for how the lessons, if you're not, if whatever you put in your mind is going to happen, and the lessons are going to keep showing up if you don't learn it the first time in whatever form or shape. So I'll put the link to the affirmations in this video so you can check out some of my evening affirmations so you can kind of reprogram your subconscious mind. Be clear on your intentions and don't fear the lessons, or you're just never going to learn them. There's really no shortcuts unless you're doing some brain hacking. So listen to the affirmations. And really, entrepreneurship is such a spiritual journey, and it's all about really believing who you are destined to become and stepping into that. So I'm certainly ready for some coaching, and I think I will highly consider taking, hiring a coach, and so that I can be a better coach myself. And comment below if this has helped you. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, and I can't wait to share more stuff in the next video. See you next time.